Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. We're starting things off here in the Bosiden Glacier, and hidden amongst these little trees here right at the entrance is another trail marking. So now that we've gotten those 4 key items from the other 4 Dynamis, you can come here. And we can now enter the Dynamis Bosiden. Let's check it out. See what kind of rewards we can find inside this dark place. I have been waiting for you. Do you remember the last words Raugrim spoke to you? The link will soon be severed. Do you understand the significance of these words? When the soul that was divided is whole once again, towering rage will take on physical form. Yes, a new Shadow Lord will be born. Even I will no longer hear his voice. Even now, I can barely feel the emanations of Raugrim's faltering spirit. When those emanations fade completely, he will be... The Zarkabard of that other realm is shrouded in a vast darkness, preventing contact from the outside. Even those of us without material bodies are unable to penetrate that mist of eternal night. Until that mist clears, I cannot guide you to Zarkabard. The next place you must venture is the twin of Vanadil's Bosiden. There, you will find the last trophy to complete the set of keys we need. You must obtain the last trophy. All 5 trophies combined with our power will create a synergistic force, allowing us to part the shroud for a few precious moments. It will open a path between worlds. Take care, my brave adventurer. May the blessings of Altana guide you and protect you. Alright, so the item we're looking for is a Leering Bijou. Yeah, another Bijou. This one's a Leering Bijou. And it's a random... It's sort of similar to Juno. It's just going to be a random drop from a notorious monster. So we have to look for the ones that have the unusual names and who are bigger than the others. Those are the ones that we have a chance that it'll drop in. I'm hoping as well that some of the other drops are more abundant here. Things like our shells. Whoops. Things like our shells and bronze coins and bullets. Oh, that's everybody. All right. So I'm assuming this is going to be pretty similar to the other places. I'm just going to be wandering around. Hopefully we can also get some time extensions. And that's it. Let's get busy. I'm not sure why. Yeah, we are. Yeah, the goblins aren't really given much. I kind of want to skip the goblins and move to other monsters. I'm hoping that eventually there's orcs. I think that's probably how it's going to work. But we'll see. Okay, here's a nice empty area to take care of these monsters that are following us. So, here's a Hydra White Mage, and there's all kinds of Hydras around here, different job classes. So, let's try these for a little while, see what kind of drops we get. His hit points are not going down at all. Oh, there it goes. An odious mirror. We got the bijou. There we are. That was our first notorious monster that we came across, and we got the bijou. Now, I guess we could try to make an attempt this time, but I think we should probably save the bijou so we can just do a run, because we might have to get extra time. The next monster apparently takes a lot of time to get his hit points down. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think I'll just spend the rest of this time in Bosadine just grinding. And then, yeah, I'll do a sprint through on the next go, and I'll probably meet you guys around this part. Oh, got charmed. Alright, so here we are back at the beginning with a full hour. So what I'm going to do is call my party, and then we're going to use, I did a test, it worked, we're going to use prism powders and silent oils just to get to the pop point for the boss, which is all the way right in front of Feyin. So we're going down in latitude. That makes sense. So we're going to be going down in altitude, heading down the mountain, the glacier, whatever you want to call this. And it might take a few of these silent oils and prism powders to cover the whole journey, but that's okay. We got lots of them, and if we do lose it, we'll be able to handle the monsters around us, and it's not really an issue. It won't slow us down that much. So that's it. So I'll just meet you guys once we get there. Alright, well we made it. All on one potion each, which is good. Gotta find this pop location. And there might be some monsters wandering around here that we might want to clear out. Oh, it's right in front of the door, no doubt. Here. Wow, that was amazing timing. The sneak and the invisible are wearing off right as we arrive. Huh. Okay, so here's the front. Really? So the pop location is not here. It's going to be a little further out then. Oh, I saw it. There it is. Alright, here we go. First attempt. There we go. Bijou. Where's that bijou? Oh, no, that's not it. Leering bijou. Okay, so I'm just going to not worry about the dragons, and we're just going to concentrate solely on the eye. And we'll just see how it goes. There's 4 dragons as well. You can take them out if you want, but I don't know. I'm just going to on our first attempt, try and do it without. It looks like he warps around. He can cast nasty things like death. I guess we're taking these out because I don't know. Did we kill him? I don't even know. Let's kill these guys. I thought that if we killed the eye, it would kill these guys, but I'm not sure what happened there. I can't see the eye flying around, so yeah, let's take out the dragons. I think we can probably handle it. Alright, so there's one gone. Let's do this wind one. Wind Pukus. Petro Pukus. Oh, there's the eye. I see it. He's over there. He's still alive. This is a poison Pukus. Can't seem to switch. Oh, there we go. Let's get back to this guy. Now that we've killed a few of the dragons, it'll be easier to see this one. Alright, so let's build up my TP. Oh boy. Well, until he reappears, concentrate on this and build our TP up. There he is. Okay, now I have 2,000 TP. Let's see if this does anything. Is that enough to kill it? Yes! We got the Hydra Corpse Insignia. Key item. Alright. So now that opens up the way to Zarkabard. The Zarkabard Dynamis. And that's the toughest one of all, I guess. And it's also the one where we're going to be looking for a lot of very special items. So I'm just going to spend the rest of my time here doing some grinding. Trying to get more materials to sell, and we'll move on to the next Dynamis very soon. So there was a few things I wanted to do first. There's one more thing I wanted to do, actually. And we need to look for the special item. So we're here on one of the lower parts where these Hydras are. And we want to fight paladins, Hydra paladins, red mages, and warriors. We're looking for a drop called a Despot's Fortune. So that's the plan for today. I'm just going to grind around here, fighting paladins, red mages, and warriors from this Hydra type. See if we get one of those. A Despot's Fortune. See if we get lucky on the first one. Whoa. Getting up a fight. Kill it. Alright, the hunt continues.
Yeah.
Nothing. We got one. A Despot's Fortune. Alright. Now that item is going to pop a monster we need to fight, or that is at I-7. And it's one of the towers. So I'll just meet you guys there. We should have time in this episode to do that. Okay, I think it's this one right here. It was actually pretty close to where we were. Yeah, this is going to be it. So that's good. So we can just go back and forth. Looks like there's even some around here. Warriors. Coming here. Want to just break these enchantments. Now we got to find the pop location. It's right there. Trade. The Despot's Fortune. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, Google Fop. Better make sure they're Gooblefop. No, there's no Gooblefop here. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Now, this guy, there's a chance this guy could drop the item we're looking for. But it's, yeah. And he might not. But if he doesn't, then that's what we have to do. We have to just fight paladins, red mages, and warriors and get those Despot fortunes. Bring them here and then fight this guy for the potential drop. So let's see if we get it on our first try. Now I'll build up my TP for a bit, I guess. Yeah, so far so good. This guy... Yeah, this is going well. Here we go. So, does he drop anything? Attestation of Glory. That's not... Oh, we got two, actually. Attestation of Invulnerability. That's the one we wanted. Wow, we got two. I wonder if that was... I wonder if that's rare. But anyway, this is the one we wanted. Attestation of Invulnerability. That's the slip we're going to need so that we can upgrade our shield. Alright, so that's good. We got it on the first try. We're lucky today. So we're going to be heading next to... Well, first we're going to use that attestation of invulnerability. And then we're finally going to be heading to Zarkabard. Oh my god, you guys, I just looked it up. It's perfect. This is the one for the sword. Attestation of Glory. Wow, we got a 2-for-1. We got the one for the sword and the one for the shield on the same battle. Wow. That's awesome. Yikes. Anyway, wow, that was... Whew, that's awesome. So that if we ever want to level up that relic sword, which we got, which I do in the future... Well, now we don't have to hunt for that item. Oh, wow, that was lucky. Cool. Hydrocorp's insignia and the 4 trophies. These artifacts have long been lost to that other world. The Hydrocorps was a unit formed after our expedition to the Northlands. It must have been in the time of the Great War. Nobody knows how the Hydra artifacts came to be there. But those 5 trophies will open the path for you. Each of these items holds a measure of power. However, the strength of a single artifact is limited. The prismatic hourglass and the vial of shrouded sand. Combining these separate entities created a bridge from Vanadil to the other realms. Zarkabard, I'm afraid, is another matter entirely. Unless the Shroud of Darkness is lifted, that power alone will not be enough to open the way. However, the 5 trophies resonate with another artifact that lies within his land. If we can join our strength to theirs, let us make haste to the land where this all began, to Zarkabard. Here we are in Zarkabard. There is a symbol carved into the rock here. You will now be warped to Dynamis Zarkabard. We're ready. Even after the blackest night, the golden sun always rises to begin a new morning. This troubled land will soon have its dawn. Of that I am certain. I never thought to walk this land again, not even in death. Is this what they call karma? This land has borne the weight of my sins. I will not beg for forgiveness, but accept my responsibility. So this is the reason for that unspeakable terror. I felt Taru here when I was still alive. It's possible that the other realm has existed for much longer than anyone ever dreamed. Keep your wits about Taru, you Oko. I'm not really fond of touching platitudes. Snap Rogrim to his senses with a big ol' smack to the head for me. It is time. Put an end to this 30-year nightmare, Oko. Show us the path to Zarkabard. Our first time here, we're going to be looking for some items. And kind of know the way. So I kind of have a plan here. So, yeah, if we need to, we'll use prismatic powder and silent oil to kind of sneak around if I feel like things are going a little too slow. But for the main part, I just want to head through into Zarkabard and check this out. This is the last Dynamis to explore. Hopefully the drops are good. Yeah, so we basically just want to head out into the main body of Zarkabard and then head west. Sort of southwestern, sort of. And we'll look for some particular monsters we want to fight. Hopefully so we can get some good items. Alright, let's just fight some demons for a little while. See how we do. See how the experience is. I'm using the Achad ring, of course. We've been building up a lot of our merit points lately. And building up our stats a lot with merit points, I should say. Probably fill that up to pretty much 30 at the end of this grinding session. Let's see what kind of items we get from these demons. This is a notorious monster. So we could get the bijou from this guy. If we're lucky. I think that's a random drop. No, we got something else. Schultz's stratagems. Okay, so I think we're getting close to the area we want to be. Just gonna make sure nothing's following us here. Nope, wow. We're doing good. Alright, so here we want to look for something called satellite shields. Let's see if we can find some. There's some here. They're all very close to us. In fact, I think there's one, literally one right in front of us. So I want to fight these, and we're looking for we want to get a supernatural goad. I think that's what it is. First I thought it was a geode, but no, it's a goad. Did we get one? Doesn't look like it. Alright. There's another one. Come on. Come on, Magic Shield. Give us a supernatural goad. You got it. Alright, but anyway, that's the plan. Just gonna stay in this area, fight those shields until we get a supernatural goad. Yeah. There we are, we got one. Super null goad, they call it. Okay, so now we're gonna use that item to pop another monster somewhere around here. We gotta find the spot. There's a question mark spot around here. Everything's nice and close. So as soon as we kill this guy, we'll look around a little bit, see if we can find this. Find the secret spot. There's a couple guys involved in this fight. There's a spot. Where is it? Aha! It's over here. This is at the top of this hill, I guess. Let's try this place. Okay, so let's try the supernatural down here. There it is! So, this is the animated shield. So, this guy is what's going to give us the drop that we're looking for. So, let's get a good look at this shield. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Alright, doing pretty good here. I'm just gonna keep building up my TP. No sense in using it until it looks like we're in trouble. So far, so good. 2,000. Maybe I should just use it. Nah, I'll wait. He's almost dead. Just use it. Animated shield, incredible. Perhaps you are the one to inherit the supernatural shield. And we got a supernatural fragment from that, which is what we wanted. Alright, good. So, that's done that little part. Okay, so now we're gonna head west towards the Castle Zalbaili area. And we're gonna be looking for some dragons over there. In particular, we're looking for Vanguard dragons. So, just gonna head west towards the ravine. I'll see you guys there. Alright, so here's some of the dragons. There's all kinds of them around here. Let's start with, there's 4 right in this very area, so... let's get to it. So we're fighting these, and there's about a 35% chance of these guys dropping an item that we're looking for. So this shouldn't take too long. We'll probably get it within somewhere from one of these 4. Let's see. See if we get it on the first try. No, not the first try. Next. So nothing from the second one. So let's go for the third. So yeah, this is right at the base part of Castle Zaldea. Remember all those steps that go up that way? Way up there? Where all the demons hang out? Nothing yet. Here we are, one more. There's probably more in the area though. I think there's up to 10 on the screen at once, so... Come on, give it to us. 4th time. Oh, too bad. Alright, well, I'll just keep hunting. Not worried about it. We're gonna find this pretty soon. So I'll just let you guys know once we've found them, finally. There's 2 more right over here. That was easy. Alright, so statistically we should get it by the time we kill these 2. If we don't, then something's wrong. Might have to do something to trigger it first. But let's just see. Let's see what happens here. 1. Nope, didn't get it. What if I'm supposed to be killing them a certain way to get the item? Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep fighting a few more. It's supposed to be 35%. That's what it said on the encyclopedia. That's the chance to draw. That's high. We'll see. Here's number 7. Eight. There we are, we got it. A shard of Necro Psych. Got it on the 8th try. That's not so bad. Alright, so that's good. We got the items that we needed for now, so... yeah, now I'm just gonna Well, yeah, the next item we're going to be looking for is the bijou, so we can pop the boss from this section, which is actually up here at the very entrance to the Zalbaili. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just wander around and fight notorious monsters and try and get that bijou or juju, whatever they call it. Yeah, and then we'll come back, alright? Well, we got one turret monster. And we got the bijou from it. Wow. That was lucky. Yeah, that Prince Seer, he dropped the bijou. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of this mob, and then I'll pop back over to Zol Bailey. See if we can take care of the final boss. Okay, so here we are at the top, at the peak, Castle Zol Bailey. So, trade. Where'd that bijou go? No. Shrouded bijou. Dynamis Lord. Yikes, looks like the Shadow Lord. So, let's see how we do against the Shadow Lord in Dynamis. Wow. I actually wasn't expecting that. I want to get a good look at this guy. There we go, that looks cool. Alright, let's see how we do here, guys. Remember how much trouble we had at the Shadow Lord first time? Oh my god, he put that barrier up. I wonder if he'll have that on this time, like a physical barrier. Oh, I'm asleep. But we have magic and melee fighters this time, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The problem before was that the magic users were just running out of magic before, yeah. That's not really an issue anymore. Almost at 3,000 TP, so I'll get my Savage Blade ready. Here we go. There we are. There's a good little stab in the gut. Alright, well sure, we're still taking off damage. Alright, things are looking pretty good. Alright. I think he's dead. Yeah. We got a Shadow Mantle for that. Forgotten Hope and a Thieves' Tome. And we got the Hydra Corps Battle Standard. The key item. I guess that's it. Key items, permanent. Here's the Dynamis slivers. Oh, here they are. The Hydra. Which one was that? That one is the Battle Standard. The Battle Standard of the Hydra Corps, a flag emblazoned with a many-headed golden serpent. Alright, well, I guess that's it, basically. So, I'll show you guys after this, basically, what that opens. It's just a little something for there. In the meantime, though, we still have a lot of grinding to do to collect items for our shield upgrade. So, yeah, for the next little while, I'm just going to be spending a lot of time here in the different Dynamises. I'm just going to be spending time spread out amongst many of them, I think. Just for variety. And we're going to be collecting items and using the money we get from selling those items at the auction house in order to buy more of the ancient currency so we can just build up enough, because it's a lot that we need, in order to max up the shield to what we want it to. That's sort of the goal by the end of this episode. So, I'm back to the grind. And I'll meet you guys back when we're ready for another upgrade. Alright, so we've been doing a lot of Dynamis farming lately, but I've been looking into different methods of increasing your farming, and it seems like the best classes for farming the materials is to have Thief as a job and Dancer as a sub-job. Now, I haven't even... What are we at here? Let me just see. So, I'm starting to do Thief. Yeah, see, we got Thief up to 30. But what I'd like to do is get Thief up to level 75, and what we need is Dancer unlocked, which we haven't done yet. But we can do that real quickly. I thought we would just maybe unlock that and just see what kind of results we can get. Here's Layla in Upper Juno. If ye can bring me a Stardust Pebble, I'll rethink me stance on letting ye into me troop. Alright, so that's what we're going to be looking for, a Stardust Pebble. And we're going to find one of those. I think we're going to find one of those. I don't know. Here, let's talk to this Rhea Mayulia, who's really dancing up a storm here. I overheard you speaking with Layla. So, you think you can dance? I'll have to show you're absolutely committed before she'll even think about taking you under her wing. Maybe I could ask Layla for some hints about this Stardust Pebble. But how can I be sure you're really serious? I know. Have you heard of the Lion Spring Tavern in Sandoria? If you have the courage to dance on that stage, it will prove to me you have a passion for performance. Alright, well, that shouldn't be difficult to do. Let's go to the Lion Spring and make a fool of ourselves. I'll meet you guys there. Let's head into the tavern. We're looking for someone named Valdoro Talks. probably talked to him before. Maybe, maybe not. It's this gentleman here behind... Oh, it's a lady. I think... Oh, no, but it's a guy. It is a guy. An elf. Welcome to the Lion Spring. You wish my permission to dance on the stage? Why, I have not had dancers here since Troupe Brelioff graced us with a performance. As I recall, my customers were riotously appreciative. Their cheers shook the very walls of the tavern. Are you sure you're a dancer? It is just that you seem so nervous. Well, I suppose even professionals have the jitters every now and again. Allow me to prepare the audience. Now is your chance to capture the hearts of the audience. Appeal to the audience. Stretch out your hands. Strike a pose. Let's strike a pose. Should we call for a doctor? I think it would fit. Stretch out your hand. Is that what they call dancing these days? Appeal to the audience. Should we call a doctor? Uh-oh. We lost quite a few people. Well, that didn't go so well. They didn't seem to like our dancing. Those weren't the best options. Your dancing style was quite unique. You know, I'm not sure my establishment is the right place for such an original performance. Alright, well, let's go back to... We did what we came here to do. Even if it didn't go so well, we still did it. So let's just go back to Upper Juno and say what Rhea has to say. That must have been some performance you put on in the Lion Springs. News of your unique dancing style made it all the way to Juno. Well, I guess I have to keep my end of the deal and tell you what I learned about that stone. I hate to break it to you, but finding a stardust pebble might be close to impossible. 20 years ago, stardust pebbles could be found lying at the bottom of Lake Mishium in Yugner Forest. But their dazzling glow made them such a collector's item that not a single one remains here today. I believe our merciless leader has set you a task that cannot be completed. It's a shame. While you still lack the skill, you certainly have the spirit of a dancer. Alright, well, of course we can go into the past, so that's what we're going to head now, is to Yugner Forest in the Shadow Realm. And I'll meet you guys at that lake. At, what did she call it? Lake Mishium. Okay, so we're in Yugner Forest. We had to take the Battaglia Downs entrance, and we're approaching Lake Mishium here on the eastern side. So we're going to go all the way up here to the northern part. Yeah, originally I went to the East Ronfort front and realized that I was on the wrong side of the lake, and there's barriers. You can't get over to the east side here from the west. So make sure you take the survival guide to Battaglia Downs. So, what are we looking for here? It should be around here somewhere. Let's look for a spot. Should be a question mark spot around here. Oh, I think that's it. Glowing pebbles there. Let's dismount. Come down here to the lake. Click the glowing pebbles. You find a sparkling stone. Well, isn't that a pretty little thing? I have to take one home with me.
What are you scoffing at? I don't give out autographs. You have no idea who I am? Not everyone appreciates the arts, I suppose. I'll be quitting the dancing game soon anyway. I'm meant to be at practice as we speak. All my days have been filled with dance. I'm finding it hard to remember why I even started. Dancing never used to be such a chore, and it made my mother and father so proud. But now... What a lovely Littleton melody. I've never heard the pipes played so well. I feel so light all of a sudden. I feel like I could float right off the ground.
Well, her dancing bored us so much we had to sit.
I never knew I could enjoy dancing just for the sake of dancing. No cheering audience, no dotting parents. You're fortunate, you know. I usually perform before lords and ladies. Now, where did that pipe player go? Sure, and that was a sweet song. M'lady. Furore!
Thanks, Altana, I found you safe and sound. If anything should happen to you, my honor would be irrevocably stained.
Furore, how did you manage to lag so far behind with those long elven legs?
My apologies, m'lady. It shan't happen again.
Although, I suppose I should be thanking you.
Thanking me, m'lady?
I was on the verge of giving up everything. The only reason I said I wanted to see the stones in the lake was to escape from dance practice. If you hadn't agreed to sneak me out, I might have thrown away me dancing forever. Furore, I've decided to give dancing another chance.
M'lady, I shall do everything in my power to see your dreams come to fruition.
Let us return to the estate.
Let us return to the estate. And we attain the Stardust Pebble. Alright, so now let's head back to Upper Juno and give that back to Layla. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, here we are back in Juno, Upper Juno. Let's talk to Layla and show her the pebble we found from the past.
Ye here again? You've brought me a Stardust Pebble. If ye think ye can trick me with some painted piece of... wait. Where did you get this? And now I suppose you're gonna hold me to my word, are you?
Well, ye were up to the task and no mistaking. Welcome to Troop Brilliant.
You know, I have another Stardust Pebble, but it's light-faded years ago. Looking at this rock reminds me of the day I learned the true joy of dancing. I can still hear the sound of the pipes. You look awfully familiar for some reason. Nah, it couldn't be. Now, before you begin your training, let me tell ye a little something about the origin of the dance. It's a martial style based on the traditional Bastican Kriegstance, a dance used in actual battle. Of course, we've learned how to adapt this martial style into a form suitable for performance. But first, you'll have to work on the basic martial movements. Rhea, show this rookie the ropes. And now your body has been conditioned for the fundamental movements of the Crete stance. Don't just stand there scuffing your feet. I expect thee to spend every spare moment practicing those moves. True Brilliath only accepts the best. Alright, so there we go, and that's how you obtain the Dancer job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up the Dancer probably up to level 49 so that we can use it as a sub-job. And we'll see how that works with Thief, and see if we can put that to use in Dynamis, for our Dynamis farming. Alright, so I'll get to work on that, and we'll see you guys once I've made some progress. Wow, I can't believe I attracted those 2 dragons, I just realized. Or are those part of the battle, I wonder, huh? Anyway, the reason we're doing the Dynamis Lord here again is because I screwed up the first time we did it. Well, I forgot 2 things. One thing I forgot to do was, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I'm safe here, because I actually did this battle already and got killed. So I just want to make sure he's gonna die here, and I think we can probably finish him off here. There we go. So we got our Records of Eminence. That was one thing I screwed up on. Yeah, and I guess those dragons were with him. Those were his pets or something. Alright, so the other thing that we were supposed to do, I think, was check the spot again on the ground after he's gone. But let's just see. At least... No, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to put the Records of Eminence on for last time. God. Had to go through all that again. Anyway. Whatever. Well. No, I thought that maybe we would have to check the spot here, but I guess not. So, I guess we're going to get the story to continue anyways.
Alright, so here we are again. It's been a while, but we're finally ready to do the 4th stage of our shield. So we've been doing a lot of work, mostly at Juno Dynamis and the Sandoria Dynamis. I've sort of been alternating between those, and we have the necessary currency to proceed. So, whoops, no, I don't want to talk to him. I think all we have to do is trade him the shield and the attestation of invulnerability, and that's the one that we picked up at the Dynamis Bosidine Glacier. So let's see what he says when we give him these 2 items. So this is an attestation of invulnerability, huh? I've been all over the place and seen lots of bizarro stuff, but this is the first time I've seen something like this. You sure you're not a gob? Righto. I'll take this stuff off your hands and we can get down to my favorite subject, extra fees. This one's really gonna cost you. I'm gonna hit you up for 20 Lungo Nango jade shells, 20 Montiant silver pieces, and 20 100 bind bills. Collecting this sum is gonna be tough, incredibly, unbelievably, ridiculously difficult. But I got faith in you, Adventure Boy. Well, it wasn't that difficult, it was just extremely time-consuming. But we did it. So, let's give him those items, and we still have one more step after this, but let's just give him these and see what he says. Got what I asked for? I count 20, 20, 20. Looks like it's all here. My buddies are going to hear about this. Look at all this loot. You should have been born a gob. You can leave the Dynamis shield with me. All right. So we will be back in an hour in real time to pick up the shield once it's finished. So I'll meet you guys once that's done. Okay, we're back. So, let's see what our old friend... Strongbox? Oh, Switch Sticks. Let's see what our old friend Switch Sticks has to say now. Let's see if our shield is ready. Good timing, your package has arrived. Definitely looks a lot like what you had in the first place. You're probably thinking this isn't worth the loot you had to part with, huh? Cheer up, Adventure Boy. And don't forget to keep bringing me those ancient pieces of armor. Who knows? They might be hiding some secret power that only a blacksmith like me can draw out. Here's what you came for. Alright, so there we are. It's now an Ensile. Let's take a look at it. In Dynamis, it augments shield bash. Wonderful. There's one more step. So for the next step, we're going to need 100 Montiant pieces. It's a huge amount, and we don't need any more of the shells or the 100 bind bills. Just Montiant. I've already been saving up quite a bit, but I think what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be actually, the best option is going to be buying the Montiant pieces. I'm going to buy a stack of 99 of them. It cost about 11 million gil. Somewhere between 11 to 12 million gil, depending on how the economy's going right now, at least in the Phoenix server where we are right now. And, yeah, I have almost 11 million right now, and I've been making the money by basically cashing in my sparks, by selling stuff from the Records of Eminence, and also selling the loot that I've been getting at the Sandoria and Juno Dynamis. Primarily the Griffin hides, which sell for about 100,000 a stack, and the Sparkling Stones, which can sell anywhere from 180 to 200,000 gil. I don't know what people use those Sparkling Stones for, but they sell by far the best. And you get the Sparkling Stones from Juno and Sandoria, and then I get the Griffin hides from Sandoria. So that's it. So I'm just going to do a little more grinding and get that stack, and then we'll be back with this shield for the final step. So I'll meet you guys back here once I have made all the arrangements, right? We'll see you then. It only took a little while, but I just waited for a stack of the Montiant silver pieces to be available on the auction house, and there they are. We got them for 11 million gil, which is what I wanted. Yeah, just had to wait a little while for a generous person to put them on there, so we saved a little bit of money. A lot of people were asking for 12 million gil, and at that price, you're pretty much breaking even from buying 99 stacks of the Ordell bronze pieces all separately, and I didn't want to have to do that. But anyway, yeah, there it is. We got 100 of the silver pieces. We've got the Necropsych, which we got at the Dynamis Zarkabard, I believe, from those dragons, and a supernatural fragment, which we got from the, what were those guys called? Those, like, ghostly guys at the Bossidine Glacier. And, of course, the Ancile. So, how do I do this now? I guess we just, trade him the 3 items down here. This. So those 3. Let's see what he does. I think that's... No? Alright, let's just talk to him then. I think maybe he sends us somewhere else. You hear a voice from somewhere. You wish me to protect you? You seek an impenetrable wall with which to defend yourself and your companions. I will be that shield for you. However, you must provide an ancile and a shard of necropsych and an impervious foundation. You will also require 1 Ranpair gold piece as a sign of good faith. Bring those along with the supernatural fragment to the place by the channel where my wise servant rests his wings. If this is done, I will pledge to you an unshakable defense, a shield upon which the claws of fiends will break, and the finest blades will shatter. The voice has gone silent. What's up, adventure boy? You've got my attention. Then you don't say anything? Are you feeling okay? You're acting kind of weird. I'm a blacksmith, not a doctor, you know. What you got there? A super null fragment? Told you to bring me any old armor or shield. Alright. Anyway, and I just realized I forgot something, too. We need to turn those Montiant pieces into a gold piece. So I actually first, anyway, what he's talking about is we have to go to Carpenter's Landing. That's where the spot is. We have to go. But we got to turn those pieces into a gold piece. So let's just head to the Void quickly and take care of that first. Alright, so first, here we are. Loot blocks. This is where we come to cash in all of our Ordell bronze pieces into Montiant pieces. And now, we're taking all of our Montiant pieces. Here you go, kid. A Ranpair gold piece in exchange for 100 Montiant silver pieces. So there we are. A very expensive item. It cost us 11,000 gil. But there we are. That's what we need in order to... now we got everything we need in order to make our shield that we want. Okay, so I guess we just go to this place now at Carpenter's Landing. Hopefully I have a warp spot there. Let's just see. I believe... Is it here? No. Oh, there it is. Carpenter's Landing. Alright. I'm not sure exactly where it is there, but we'll figure it out. So it's H10, so it looks like we're pretty close to it. H10, H10, so it's here somewhere. So we are sort of close. Okay, I'll just meet you guys there. Luckily in Carpenter's Landing, we can use our mounts. So let's use one of the new ones. Let's use our adamantoids. Yeah, so I'll just meet you guys at the location at H10. This is kind of neat, but it's kind of hard. It doesn't seem very fast. It's kind of hard to see where we're going. Oh well. Okay, so I had to go through Yugner Forest. We were on the wrong side. We couldn't go through the water like I thought. So that wasn't the best warp spot, but that's okay. No big deal. Oh boy, this is a rocky trip. And this turtle seems slow. Not a big fan of this mount, but it's... yeah, whatever.
I only got it from the login campaign just for the hell of it, just to add to our collection. But I wouldn't recommend using this one, that's for sure. And it's also, because it's so big, it's kind of hard to see where you're going. Yeah, okay, we're going the right way. So here we go. So this is the area where we'll find this location. Let's just keep going a little further. Should be over here by the water somewhere. Here we are, H10. Okay, so now, I think it might be right here. Where this owl is. This looks suspicious. Now, let's see what happens here. Click here. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Huh, okay. Can I talk to the owl? No? Is there anything else? Fosse Bugle. Okay, well, maybe I trade the... Okay, hold on. I'll look this up. I don't want to screw this up. Okay, I think we just trade the items then. Just, yeah, let's go like that, that, and that. No? Why not? Maybe I have to give this as well? Oh, that did it. Gotta give them the money. You hear a voice from out of nowhere. Come closer. Do not be afraid, I am Aegis, the impervious shield of everlasting. Thanks to you, I will once again be raised in the defense of a just cause. I am most grateful. All that remains is the right of succession. Perseus. You are to become the new bearer, the new servant of Aegis. Your companions must place great trust in you. Otherwise, you would not have been chosen. Continue to treasure your friendships, and be willing to risk life and limb to protect them. Such has it always been. It is the duty given to the one who bears Aegis. Farewell, my successor. You have done well. Now I belong to you. Where will you bear me from here? To the heavens? To the pits of hell? Never fear. I will always be ready to defend you. Alright, there we are. We obtained the Aegis shield, and as a bonus, we obtained 30 Montillon silver pieces back, which I'll probably put to use somehow. Either I'll sell them for the money, or maybe I'll make another relic sometime. We'll see. But there it is. This is our brand new shield. There you go. Now, currently it has 40 defense, which isn't the greatest. The thing it's most known for is its magic defense. Now, we can increase this a little bit. It's not too difficult, too, by taking care of some Magi and Moogle trials. There's a series of Magi and Moogle trials we can take, which all involves killing monsters in Dynamis, of all places. And they're not very difficult. They're all monsters we've already fought in there. We just have to fight more of them. And it'll bump the magic defense up to, I think, 50%. So I'm going to quickly just run through those in this episode, just to fit them in this episode, and before we call it quits, all right? So, yeah, the first one, I believe, is in Dynamis Bastock. Yeah, so I'll just meet you guys there. We have to have the Aegis shield equipped when we're doing these trials, of course. But yeah, I'll just, I'm going to head to Juneau and talk to the Moogles there, and I'm just going to do that off screen because it's really the same thing. I'm just going to hand over the shield, and then they tell us the trial, what to do, and then we do it. So, I'll meet you guys in Bastock Dynamis. Okay, so here we are. So this is the Gouda effigy in Dynamis Bastock, and this is the third one that I've killed, and 3 is all we need. Super easy. I was able to do this within an hour. Now, this is going... Now, once I finish this... Here, I think I can kill him right away. He's dead. Yeah, there we go. So that's it. You've completed trial 4401. Report their success to a Magimoogle. So what this is going to do is, after I cash this in with the Magimoogle, it's going to raise the damage, the magic damage taken by minus 30%. It's going to change that. I believe it increases by 5% each step to a maximum of minus 50%. Right? So that's it. So I'm going to cash that in now and start on the next trial, which I believe is going to take us to Dynamis Bosidine Glacier. All right? So, see you guys there.
Okay, so I was wrong. I missed this step. There's the sort of mechanical boss. I'm not even sure what they're made of. What they're supposed to be. Yeah, this one was the Tombstone. Yeah, Overlord's Tombstone. Man, I have fought this guy so many times. You only have to do 3 with the Aegis shield to level it up. There it is. Up to 30%. Defeating this guy for a 3rd time will bring it up to 35%. Alright, so there it is. Report your success to the Magimoogle. Alright, so on to the next trial. And the next one was the one I was thinking of, which is, I believe, in the Dynamis Bosidine Glacier. I'll see you guys there. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, now we are in the Bosidine Glacier. I was a little ahead of myself there. I forgot about the Sandoria Dynamis. Alright, so we also got our Despot's Fortune, and we've collected... This is the 5th one of these we've collected, and we got them from fighting the Hydra Paladins, Red Mages, and Warriors. Alright, so Gooblefop. We had to do him 5 times in order to upgrade our Aegis shield. The next level is where it's currently sitting at. So, defeating this guy for a 5th time, we'll be able to raise it up to 40. Minus 40% magic damage taken. Not much to this guy, just hack away at him. Yeah, this guy's nothing. So after this, we're going to be heading over to Dynamis Zarkabard. And this is where we're basically going to be spending the remaining of our time upgrading the Aegis shield to the highest level I'm going to be doing it at for now. First, we're going to be looking for those animated shields that we fought before. We're basically going through those same steps, right? I mean, we fought this guy before, too, again. And that's it. I think I have to do that one like 10 times. I have to fight those animated shields. So there we are. He's gone. Yeah. You have completed trial 4403. Report your success to Magimoogle. That's what we're going to do.
Okay, so this is our last animated shield. It only took me 2 sessions here in Dynamis to track down the 10. I got 8 actually on the first one. I only had to do 2 here in the second sitting, or in the second entry here. Oh yeah, I'll use my Savage Blade and full CP bar. Alright. So the next one is going to be in Zarkabard Dynamis again, but it's going to involve the Shadow Lord. We're going to be going after
the Dynamic Shadow Lord for the 3rd time, and we're going to have to do it at least 5 times in order to get this up to level 50, because this is going to be moving it up to 45. Glorious Shield. So there it is. Report your success to Imagian Moogle. Completion trial 4448. So, I'll see you guys at the peak of Zarkabar Dynamis to fight the Shadow Lord, hopefully for the 5th and final time. Okay, so here we are in Dynamis Zarkabard. We got a Shrouded Bijou, and here we're fighting the Dynamis Lord again. So I fought this guy a couple times, and I couldn't figure out why he wasn't dropping the item we're looking for, which is called an Umbral Marrow. And we need 5 of them in order to upgrade the Aegis Shield to the last step. And it took me a while to realize that I was fighting the wrong Shadow Lord. It's not the Dynamis Lord that we're supposed to be fighting. It is what's known as Arch Dynamis Shadow Lord. But we needed to get the Fiendish Tomb in order to do that. And I've already gone ahead and fought all the other notorious monsters in this area and received these Fiendish Tombs, and these are the 5 that we need. So I just have to wait for the spawn point to reload, and then we'll be able to take this guy on. Now, this guy is a really difficult battle. I had to stop using Shantoto because even the Dynamis Lord was killing her. Her hit points are less than 1,000, so she was dying pretty quickly. But I think this is going to be a stronger team. So we'll give this a try. So let's just wait for this to reload, and then we'll trade the 5 Fiendish Tombs to this spot. And we'll try the Arch Dynamis Lord. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here we go. Now this is going to be a really tough battle, and I might die here. I'm not worried about it, though. If we die, we die. It's not a big deal. But he will guarantee to drop the Umbral Marrow that we're looking for. But if we end up being too weak to fight this guy, there we go. Yep, Arch Dynamis Lord. This guy's going to be tough. Let's see what we can do. This guy will split into clones that might try and trick us, and we have to make sure that we're fighting the right guy. Anyway, like I was saying, the Umbral Marrows we can purchase. They're very expensive at the auction house. They go for about 1,000, pardon me, it's way more than 1,000, 1,000,000 gil each. But if we only need 5 of them, it's not a big deal. I could, grind up 5 million and purchase them if we have to. Let's just see how difficult this is. It took me about an hour to get all the Fiendish Tombs in order to do this. So it's not that big of a deal. If we can kill this guy, I'll do it 5 times. It means saving 5 million gil. This guy's so big you can't even really look at him properly. There's a kind of a cool shot with the moon in the background. Oh, let's not waste this. Let's use our weapon skill while he's still in one piece. I'm not sure when he splits into his clones. That might happen halfway through his hit points or so. Yeah, like I say, I'm not sure how to tell. Anyway, this is our first time. Let's just see how this goes. Doing pretty good here. Hit points are down about 25%. Yeah, we're looking at you. Arch Dynamis Lord. Yeah, this guy drops all kinds of goodies. But he'll guaranteed to drop an Umbral Marrow, like I said. There's even a 10% chance he'll drop 2 of them. But he should also drop some of the Dynamis currency in 100 pieces. Either a Montiant silver piece, a Lungo Django jade shell, or a 100 bind bill. So here we go. So now we got to fight... Well, I don't know. Fight one of them. Let's just try and go with this one. I don't know if I did the right one or not. Let's just see what happens. Not... Okay. Hit points are going down. Let's just see. We'll try and kill this guy, I guess.
So if this guy splits into other clones, then I guess we picked the wrong one. So yeah, this might end up being a long battle, but no, uh-oh, that was obviously wrong then. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, we'll just keep it up as long as our hit points last. And if we die, we die, and at least we tried. Yeah, I'm not sure if the clones are as dangerous. Hopefully, oh, Pururu's out of hit point, or magic points. There we go. She charged up. Hopefully she can keep up with the, keep our hit points up. I can use another, Savage Blade. So this one... Uh-oh, well, see, yeah, we just lost two people. We lost Valeneril and Halver. So now we're in trouble. Yeah, and Apuru is just about dead. I think this battle's meant to be done with, like, other party members, you know, like... I don't know if we can do this with our trusts. Oh, and I'm asleep. That's not good. There we are. Apuru's gone. So it's down to me, and... no, we died. So there we go. Yeah, so anyway, that's the Arch Dynamis Lord. Yeah, really tough battle. Anyway, I kind of expected that. So like I said, so I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to grind up then the 5 million and buy the Umbral Marrows. Like I said, we only need 5 of them. There's tons of them available at the auction house. Because this is going to be too difficult solo. I don't really feel like asking other people to help us. So that's it. So I'm just going to keep on grinding through Dynamis, do the same thing I was doing when I was grinding for the shield itself. And we'll just, we'll get the money that way at the auction house. Just to give us an example, an idea, let's just go down to the auction house right now and take a look at how much they are currently. Yeah, the price fluctuates a little bit, but they seem to have sort of been around $1 million most of the time. Bid, they're found in others. Misc 3, this is where you buy all the Dynamis currency here. But they should be right near the beginning. Here they are, Umbral Marrows. See? 24 of them on there right now. And they're about $1 million. Yep, $1 million gil each. Very expensive, but anyway. If 5 of them, 5 million gil is, I guess, reasonable price, somewhat, in order to level up our shields to the highest level. Oh, there it is, Aegis, yeah. We're at minus 45. If we can get 5 of those Umbral Marrows, we can raise that to minus 50%. So, I'll just see you guys once we've raised up 5 million. And we'll purchase these. Hopefully the price hasn't gone up by then, and we'll finish off this episode, alright? So, could be a while for me, to take a while to grind up those 5 million, but for you guys, it'll be instantaneous. So, I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys! Okay, so we are in the Boyada tree, which is connected to the Sanctuary of Zeta. We're sort of in this area here. We have not spent a lot of time here, so I'm not that familiar with the area. But, yeah, I've just been kind of like running through it, because we basically just want to head down through this, this part that's sort of off the map, and this is going to take us to another new area that we've never been to before, and that's called the Dragon's Eyrie. And we're here for a very specific reason, which I'll make very clear in a minute. Just realized I should have my Aegis shield equipped. Yeah. Yeah, so just heading north here, and it's going to take us to the new area, to the Dragon's Eyrie. I'm sure in the future we'll come here, we'll spend more time in the Boyada tree and the Dragon's Eyrie. But in the meantime, let's just pop in here very briefly so we can do something for Aegis. I believe there's also a survival guide around here that we can activate so that we can come here whenever we want. Where is it? There it is. Done. Alright, so there it is. What's this? Oh, got the footprint, right. Oh boy. I wonder if these guys will aggro me. Let's just see. Yes, they will. Okay, well, I'll just take care of these two bark tarantulas. We only need to go to this little pond here, right north, so... These guys will be no match for us at this level, so no problem. Alright, let's see. Hopefully there's no more spiders on the way. There's these guys. I think these guys will ignore us, though, the flies. I don't think they're too worried about us. Darters. Why are we here? Well, I've been spending a lot of time in Dynamis, and I am done with Dynamis. But the reason we're here is because I've saved up. I've mainly been doing it for money. Just to let you know, I've saved up about. I've bought about 4 Umbral Marrows. We need 1 more, but I need some more money, and that's how I've been making my money, is through the Dynamis. We've also been saving the. We've also been saving the currency. Well, I thought something would happen when we activate the pond here, but basically this is where we come. A Holy Fragment, Necropsych, and I've been leveling up the Relic Sword. All the different levels. We've worked it up to the Caliburn, which is the second to last. And we trade these 3 items, with a red gold piece. And here we will receive our second relic. And last relic. I'm not doing any more Dynamis after this. Thou hast found me. I have now thrice shown my true form in this world. A moment. This is Kill Witch. What has happened to me? I see you are the sword's new owner. Well, this is most encouraging. A master of swordplay, such as yourself, should have no trouble wielding Excalibur. When the world lies in chaos, this blade appears before the one meant to wield it. It is yours. Restore order to Vana'diel, and now I, too, can rest unburdened. Thou art blessed this day. Henceforth I shall be thy blade. For the sake of thy companions, for justice in this world, wield my power in the name of honor. Alright, so yeah, like, the Dynamis is a great way of making money. If you need money, definitely go there. The currency sells for a lot. The drops are very valuable, and if you put your Records of Eminence on for the Notorious Monsters, you can build up a lot of sparks and cash those in for your Records of Eminence for lots of money. So it's a good way of making money. But yeah, there it is. Our set. So we got the Aegis shield now and the Excalibur, and that's all of the relics I wanted to get. So I'm going to be powering up the Excalibur just sort of on the side. Yeah, that's a great new sword. So now we got 2 swords. We got that one and the Ulmus to play around with, and that's what I wanted. And then, like I said, here, I'll show you my, where's the view house case. There should be all the way at the very bottom here. Umbral Marrow, yeah, so here we go. 4 Umbral Marrows. I need 1 more in order to level up the Aegis shield to the last level that we're going to be leveling it up to. And we just received back, along with the sword, 30 more Montiant pieces. And since I'm not going to be doing any more relics, I'm going to sell these. There's one other relic I might be interested in getting in the future, but I'm not going to be doing any more grinding in Dynamis. If I want any more relics, I'm just going to be buying the currency and doing it that way. But I'm not going to worry about that until we get to it. But in the meantime, I'm going to sell these Montiant pieces, and they sell for 100,000 minimally each at the auction house. So this is at minimum 3 million gil. So that'll be more than enough to buy the last Umbral Marrow that we need in order to level up our Aegis shield to the last level that we want it to. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to start selling those Montiant pieces, and then we should have all 5 Umbral Marrows. And I'll meet you guys at... Yeah, don't worry about the Excalibur for now. I'm going to be concentrating mostly on the Ulmus because it's a better sword in the long run, but the Excalibur's a good sword too. We'll play around with both of them, but yeah, like I said, anyway, one thing at a time. So I'll meet you guys once I have my 5th Umbral Marrow. I'll meet you guys at the Magian Moogle in Rulud Gardens, and I'll see you guys there for the end of the episode. All right, see you then. Alright, hey guys, so I think we finally have enough money now to finally put this episode to rest and finally complete our Aegis shield. I just have to buy one more Umbral Marrow, which I think we have enough for now. They've been currently going for around 900,000. I was able to get one a while ago for 800,000, but I think we're going to have to pay a little bit more now. At least it's less than $1 million, yeah. So, here, I'll try... Whoops. No. We'll try this, but I don't think this will work either. But you never know. Oh, look at that. There we are. We saved 50,000. Alright, so we have all 5 now. And that's it. So, let's head over to the Magian Moogle. Cash it all in. Last words on Dynamis. It was a lot of work. Like I said before, it was a good way to make money, but I'm so burned out from that place. I'm so happy to be moving on now, and if I ever want to buy any more relics, though, we'll be finding other ways to make money, and I'll be purchasing the currency. But I don't think I am, actually. I was somewhat interested in the Ragnarok. I thought that might be fun to have a new greatsword, but nah, I don't use greatswords very often. Only my Dark Knight uses it, but I don't really use that class very often, so I don't think I'm gonna bother. So here's the other 4. Alright, let's just check that out. Okay, so how did we do this before? I think we have to put the items in here. So there's 5. Deposit 5 vials, yep, for trial. That's right, yes. To complete this trial, you must trade, yes, so now we gotta trade the items. So let's unequip the Aegis and give it to the Moogle. There it is. As I advised you previously, my solo specialty weapons. Oh! Do I give it to him? Maybe I gave it to the wrong one. Yes, that's right. Yo, you're already doing trial for the Aegis. You can't move more than one, huh? The same item, that's just not the way it's done. Okay. I'm confused. Hold on. Maybe I gotta put maybe I have to put both of them in here. I'm kind of confused. Hold on. Let's try this. Yes. You have completed. There we are. Okay. Alright, I don't know. Whatever. They're at work this time. Kupo Ho, another adventurer, has found his way to my domain. Was it my aura of superior sagacity that led you here? This conspicuous crate and chest that sits seductively at my side? You would inherit the mysteries of the Magians. Speak unto me your wish, Kupo. I'm confused. Did he update my shield or not? Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this right. Let's try this. This is always so confusing. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's so confusing. I have no idea. I thought I already tried that, but anyway, it worked this time. Okay, Ja Yoroshiku. There is a sudden flash of light as a potent Moogle magic surges through the Aegis. Alright, so there it is, level 99. Magic damage taken, minus 50%, and augments shield bash 6. Okay, and that's about it. Now, there is one more level that we can do with the Aegis, but I just don't think it's worth it. And what we have to do is collect 250 Umbral Marrows, if you can believe it. From 5 to 250. It's crazy. But there is other ways of getting the Umbral Marrows, and really the increase that it is really not that great. The only other thing it kind of does, I think, is add something called Aftermath, and it makes the shield kind of glow. You know how sometimes we see people around with equipment that's sort of glowing with a smoky haze? That's what it would do. It's what happens to your equipment when it's at its legendary final phase, but I'm not going to worry about that. I guess while I'm here, I can also start the trial for the Excalibur, although, like I said, I'm not going to be doing that for a very long time. But I'll just quickly do that since I'm here. Oh, wrong dude. Gotta give it to this gun. Why is there 2 Moogles? I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why do they have 2? Why do they make it confusing? Who knows? Alright, so this one, I think you have to kill a bunch of Aquans with the Excalibur using the sword's trademark weapon skill, which is called Knights of the Round. And you have to do like 200 of them or something like that. You have to kill 200 Aquan monsters with the Knights of the Round. I don't know when I'm going to be getting around to this. I have no rush on this. I'm just going to be, like I said, sticking with my Almas for a while, but here we are. I'm just going to get it going. And that's basically it, guys. So, Dynamis was a lot of fun, but definitely happy to be moving on and putting that behind us. We got our 2 relics. I got the Aegis Shield and the Excalibur Sword. So there it is. Trial 1012. Yeah, see how it says Knights of the Round? Anyway. I'm going to stick with the Almas for a while as we head back into Abyssia, starting in the next episode. Alright, so one more thing I wanted to show before we end the episode was, so I had used the opportunity by using my HAD ring and Empress Band, any kind of experience boost I could get. I basically managed to max out my merit points while we were in Dynamis. Doing all of that Dynamis grinding was a perfect opportunity to do that. And yeah, there's really not much more I want to do for Dynamis, but I thought we'd just quickly go over basically any points I get now, merit points, I'll just probably dump into this until I want to start leveling up any other jobs, I suppose. But yeah, we maxed those out. Attributes are all maxed out. Combat skills, all the ones available that I can use, all the ones that Paladin can use are maxed out. The most useful ones were these ones: evasion, shield, and parrying, and of course the shield. I just did the other ones because, well, why not? Magic, the 3 magics, we couldn't really do any other ones, but the ones that pertain to Paladin are maxed out. Others, I dumped the ones, you can only do up to 10 in this category. I decided to do it in the critical hit rate and enemy critical hit rate. And we can actually alter these anytime. I believe we can actually change these. We can actually take these back and dump them into other areas, because might want to play around with enmity at some point. I don't know. It seems to be kind of important for paladins. But Requiescat is a new weapon skill that I haven't really played around with much. It still doesn't seem to be as strong as Savage Blade, but nonetheless, I've dumped what points I could into that to max it out. Because that's the only one that pertains to sword. All the other ones, there's basically one for every type of weapon. So since I'm only using swords, I only was really worried about that one. And then down here, Paladin, we can put up to 20 in this category, 10 on this top group one, and 10 in the bottom group. So I decided to dump them to max out Shield Bash, because our Aegis Shield also has a bonus to Shield Bash ability.
and Rampart, which is one of our job abilities that I use the most, which gives us a defense bonus during battle. And then down here, Fealty gives you a resistance to enfeebling attacks, which I thought would be useful. And Iron Will, which adds a spell interruption down effect to Rampart. So that's about it. So like I say, I don't have plans of really boosting up any of the other job classes, so I'm pretty much happy with that. So anything that I get, I'll just dump, because we can still... This one in this category, we've only used 32 out of 75, which means there's still a lot that we can put into here to maximize our merit points. So might as well just dump them into there. And but other than that, I'm really not that concerned with merit points anymore. We're going to be now moving on to job points, which is something I've barely dabbled in at all. In fact, I haven't really done anything. We can alter some of our job and weapon abilities here. And remember, here is where the real meat of the job abilities in. But I'm not going to look at this too much right now because we're not quite there yet. But yeah, and then to enhance the jobs, the job points, whenever we get around to start working on those, I got some rings that we're going to be putting to use. We got, in particular, this one, the Trizec ring and the endorsement ring. These ones both give pretty similar bonuses. Yeah, the capacity points is basically your job points. This one is a 200% bonus, and this one's a 150% bonus, but both up to a maximum bonus of 30,000. So we're going to be putting those to use in the future, but most of the monsters I've encountered don't give job points anyway yet. It's higher-end monsters. None of the monsters in Dynamis, really. There was a few, I think, I found in Zarkabard or Bow-Sitting Glacier, or something like that gave some job points, but not very much. So that's all going to be sort of in the future. Yeah, so that's it. So we've done a pretty extensive overview of Dynamis. Checked out every zone and fought the boss and collected lots and lots of Dynamis currency, and we've reaped the rewards of Excalibur and the Aegis shield. Most importantly, that was the number one thing I wanted, was the Aegis shield, and that's what we're going to be trying to use as much as we can moving forward. But like I said, we're going to be now that we got our weapons and shield, we're going to be moving on now to the armor, and we're going to be collecting armor in the other areas of Abyssia, now that we've can move on from Lethine and check out all the other areas. There's 9 in total, so there's 8 more to explore. And we're going to be doing that starting in the next episode. So, thank you everybody for watching my video today. It means a lot to me that you are all here watching and joining me in this adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking down below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.